Hi everyone, welcome to Dharma Earth's Dose of Dharma, and this is your dose of Dharma for today. So one question, so somebody is asking, so Bande, do we have craving when we are doing meritorious deeds? Huh? When we want to do meritorious deeds and looking for places and looking for people, looking for monasteries to do meritorious deeds, is that craving? Okay. So this is a very practical question. I guess many of us would have met with this question in our mind before, right? So, is it craving when we want to do meritorious deeds? Well, actually, it depends on the mind. Okay, and this is one thing that is the advantage of studying the Abhidharma, because according to the Abhidharma, which is the Buddha's teachings, so there's a difference between craving and pure desire. Okay, so craving is a kind of a mental factor by itself, and desire, which we call chanda, is also a mental factor. Okay, but this desire, this mental factor, can associate with wholesomeness and can also associate with unwholesomeness. So when it is associated with unwholesomeness, for example, attachment, etc., then it is loba. Then it is the desire that is associated with craving, and that is unwholesome. But there are also the pure desires. Pure desire means the desire to purify oneself, the desire to attain nibbana. So these are what we call pure desires. Okay. And how about when we do dana, sila, and bhavana, when we practice generosity, practice the precepts, practice meditation, how is it? How do we know whether we have craving or it is pure desire? Very easy. Very easy is we can look at the result, which means that if you want to do this good deed, but because of doing this good deed, if something happens not according to your expectations, if you do not get the results that you want, then you get angry, depressed, or sad, or grieving because of that, then the intention will not be pure. The intention might definitely will be associated with craving and attachment. So because if there's no wish, no expectations, then there's no disappointment, right? So expectations are also in that case a kind of a craving also, right? Yeah. So if we can train ourselves, want to meditate, perform generosity, want to keep the precepts, want to do all the good things, good deeds to help ourselves, to help others, then important thing is to always make sure that we do what we do, but if we do not get the results that we want, then there's no need to get upset about it. All right. If we get upset about it, then it is good for us to try to look, to search into our hearts. What is it that you are craving for? What is it that you are expecting? What is it that you have attachment to? Any views, opinions, feelings, results, etc. And when you find them, that's the thing that we have to let go. Okay? And that's the thing that we have to purify because those are the impurities. And as we purify and purify, purify and purify, then you will find that as you continue to do good more and more, then you'll find out that even if things don't go your way, if you have any expectations but doesn't meet your expectations, your mind will not be agitated, your mind will not be sad, your mind will not be angry. Why? Because we are doing it with a pure desire, with no or less attachments, and with only the desire to help, and or only the desire to attain nibbana, to purify the mind, etc. Right? Okay. So this is the good thing about studying Abhidharma, and ultimately, hopefully, yeah, of course, the most accurate way to see whether our mind has craving or no craving is to be able to develop concentration, and then after that be able to discern, to be able to analyze your mind according to the teachings in the Abhidharma. All right, that would be the most accurate one. But if we are not able to do that yet, then it is good for us to see what is the result. Are we experiencing any sadness, any negative emotions because of not fulfilling the expectations or not getting the results that we want? All right. So this is a way to for us to find out if we still do not have the capability to discern the materiality and mentalities according to the Abhidharma teachings, okay, which is the Buddha's teachings, okay. And so, is it craving when you are doing meritorious deeds? Look at the results, okay, see whether you are affected by it or not in any negative way if things don't turn your way, right? This is the dose of Dharma for today. Hopefully, this sharing will be able to help you guys to be able to develop a good and pure chanda for all the wholesome deeds, whether to help yourself or to help others, and then finally be able to have pure chanda all the way until you attain path, fruition, and nibbana. Okay, so this I wish all of you well, peaceful, and happy, and may the Triple Gem bless all of us to be able to attain path, fruition, and nibbana as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.